So you've read the title, Biden's dumbest idea ever. You probably think it's clickbait. You probably think, oh, he's just exaggerating, hyperbole. Well, hear this out for yourself. So Joe Biden is now currently in the midst of a plan to build a railroad from the west coast of the United States to the Indian Ocean. Okay? So you heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. He wants to build a train across the ocean from the United States to Africa. Okay? I told you it's not a clickbait title. Of all the things that we need right now as a country, you know, the inflation, you know, there's an argument. We probably need to rein in our spending. We need to fix crime. We need to fix the housing market, you know, all this stuff. What's the priority of Joe Biden? Apparently, they want to build a train from California to Africa. Okay? This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, which is why we need to talk about your retirement, because while this administration builds trains to Africa for some reason, there is a very real economic crisis unfolding in this country. I don't need to tell you that we are not just on the verge of recession, but potentially something much, much worse than that, which is why you need to protect your retirement today with a gold or precious metals IRA from our friends over at Noble Gold Investments. A gold or precious metals IRA is essentially a standard retirement account, except instead of being backed by stocks, which, as you may know, in a recession, in a depression, can totally go up in flames, even the safe ones. The price of gold, the price of silver, your precious metals. There's a reason humanity has always used these as the default currencies when everything collapses. And that's why you need to protect your retirement with these precious metals. Again, gold, precious metals, IRAs. Check out our link at thevincedao.gold.com. Again, that is thevincedao.gold.com. Protect your retirement, gold, precious metals IRA at vincedao.gold.com. For Joe Biden's, I mean, I don't think Joe Biden came up with this, but even for Joe Biden standards, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. And they said it was dumb when Trump wanted to buy Greenland, which, by the way, buying Greenland actually makes strategic sense because of all the natural gas resources and all that stuff they have. What is the point even of building a train to Africa? Okay, I could maybe understand a train between the United States and the UK, for instance, because we're allies and all that stuff. We can move stuff. You know, we have like the transatlantic pipeline, all that stuff. Also, you could get goods to Europe, you know, or I'm sure the US maybe sends stuff in between South America. I would understand all that. I'd even understand maybe like India or, you know, one of the third world countries that produces all of our manufactured goods. Okay, you want to build a train to get them there faster? It's supposed to go to Angola. Okay, first of all, most of you guys have never even heard of Angola. Angola is just a random African country. And this is not a joke. Again, they're going to build a train, according to this plan, to Angola. Why do we need a train to Angola? No idea. Why do we pay taxes, ladies and gentlemen? It's so ridiculous. This is what you spend. This is what your tax dollars are going to. You know, inflation, all that stuff. Oh, you know. And by the way, the infrastructure in this country, I know Joe Biden says, oh, I signed the infrastructure bill. And who knows, maybe 10 years from now, we'll actually see the benefits of that. My guess is it all went to the Green New Deal nonsense, and you're actually never going to see your roads fixed. But you think how bad the roads are in this country, how bad the infrastructure is in this country. But this administration clearly has its priorities in order. They want to build a train to Angola. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. And by the way, you know what's going to happen if this, I guarantee you this. If it actually does come to fruition as a plan, what's going to happen is they're going to start building it. And much like the bullet train in California, remember California was trying to build a bullet train from, the San Francisco to LA, literally just like that. What's going to happen is, it's going to get canceled, and you're going to have wasted billions of dollars, and you're going to have an incomplete railroad. There's going to be a big thing in the Pacific Ocean just sitting there. By the way, what's even the point of it? Okay, because if it's for tourism, for instance, then you'd have to build a bullet train. But what's the point of that? People don't go to Angola. Oh, is the United States lining up? You know, everyone, you guys ready to go to Angola? That's where I've wanted to go all my life. You know, that's my bucket list. I want to see Singapore, Korea, Japan, Dubai, and Angola. That's my bucket list, as you could obviously imagine. Right? But maybe it's for freight, you might say. Oh, it's for commerce, Vince. You know, they need to have the train. Okay, so you're going to have a freight train go across the ocean. You ever seen a freight train go? With the really long ones, the one, you know what I mean? They actually go pretty slow. You know, the ones with super many cars. How is that any different from a cargo ship? You cannot convince me that freight train moving across the bridge like this. You've seen the big, long trains. That's actually going to be worth it compared to a cargo ship. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. It is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. But there is the Biden plan, okay, to build. Glad he has his priorities in order. He wants to build a train from the U.S. to Africa. Just a fantastic idea. Okay, let's go. Round of applause. Actually, you know what that is? It's reparations. In some way, I don't know. Is it reparations for colonialism, slavery? I don't know. He's like, look here, Jack. All you Democrat constituencies voted for, protested for reparations. But here's a train to Africa. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea, okay? Here's my thing, too, right? If you're going to build a train track to Africa, why not just build a highway? Like, is it really that much different? I guess over the span of a lot of miles. Maybe that's a stupid comment. But still, you gotta... Who's going to sit on that train, by the way? You're going to sit on a train across the whole Pacific Ocean. How is that even supposed to happen? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. It's nonsense. Build a train to Africa. So, and by the way, if you want to go and do some type of like 21st century masterpiece, you know, whatever it is, there are so many cool things I could think of that are more important than a freight train to Africa, okay? You know, what's it called? The Eurostar, the Eurotunnel, whatever. That tunnel underneath the water through the British Channel from England to France. So now you can actually drive or at least sit on the tunnel, whatever, all the way to France from England. That's cool. I'm like, you know, you say that, I'm like, oh, well, that actually sounds kind of cool, right? That's a decent idea, right? So I don't know if America wanted to do something like that. Shoot, build a highway to Hawaii. I don't know. It's just a stupid idea. It's a waste of money. You don't need that. But at least I'd look at that and be like, that's cool. That sounds cool. I'll drive all the way to, can you imagine driving all the way to Hawaii? That'd actually be kind of cool, right? I would do it. But, you know, it's nothing like, we're going to build a train to Africa. And we love our tax dollars, right? Don't you love your tax dollars being spent wisely? Hey guys, Vince Dao here. Hope you enjoyed that clip from the Vince Dao Show. If you did, be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And be sure to check out the Vince Dao Show live every weeknight here on this channel at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. It is a great show. Many are saying this. So leave a like, check out our other clips, and be sure to check out the show. Yeah. God bless.